Hey Tom, this is Austin with Ridgeline Results. Hey, I think James spoke with Jen the other day about getting you this video. In this video, I'm going to give you some free tips that you can use today to get ahead of your competitors online and talk about a few different things that we do that we might be able to help you with as far as getting in front of customers. So most likely you're asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, I'm glad I can read minds because oftentimes in the world of internet marketing, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how online marketing can work to their benefit. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is a pro and who isn't in this industry. And I found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of them saying, hey man, I like you and I like what you have to offer. Please do this for me. So, if by the end of this video, if you like what you see and you think that what we have is valuable, I would love to chat with you. And if not, and you want to take these free tips and run, that is totally fine with me too. No harm, no foul there. So let's get started. A couple things we're going to talk about today, real quick, are going to be content on your website, and then the next one will be backlinks, which are basically a vote from another site telling Google why your site should be number one. And then the third thing we will talk about is going to be your local listing, optimization of that, and just getting in front of people with that as well. So I did a little research through your site here, and it looks like you guys do a lot of roofing, siding, and I think it was windows. Um, but one thing you really want to do, and the thing that Google loves, is you want to tell them what you want to rank for. You want to tell them, what you do, who you service, and why you should be number one. So I do notice your H1 tag, which is your main header of the site. You want to name that something that you want to rank for. And I see you got great service professional inspections and exceptional installations, but Google bots don't know what exactly, you're going for there. You want to tell them, and I did a quick keyword research here. This is one of the tools I use. Definitely free to go use it yourself, but I pay a lot of money to run this thing and have these tools. But here's a search: roofers and roofers near me, roofing companies near me, and this is in Naperville, which is just next door to you guys. That's monthly search volume. So you were, if you named your header here, roofers Naperville or roofers, where are you guys at? Downers Grove, you're going to get in front of a lot more people doing that. And if that's your main thing, that's definitely what you want to go for. And if it's not, I'm just kind of using it as a little stepping stone here in the video. So that is one thing you definitely want to go for is roofers Naperville, or roofers the area, your main service and the area that you want to rank for. Another really big thing with Google is they want to see a lot of content on your homepage. So this is all content, high quality representation, and exceptional communication skills. That's all content. So you want to be adding as much content to your front page as possible. And it's going to include keywords, what you guys do, and whatnot. So like solar roofing, you probably want to include that stuff in here. But yeah, you want to have, Google likes to see at least, at the minimum, 1,000 words of content on your home page. Usually I like to go above and beyond that. I like to at least get to like 1,500 on the home page, and then service pages, I like to have around at least, 500 on those, with all the different keywords that people are using to search for your industry. So that's a little bit about content. I actually want to take a look at your site here and see what you guys have for your tag. Sorry, it's taking a little bit to load here, but we're gonna go find you down here. So, and if we don't, we're just gonna use another one as an example here. but I'm guessing you ought to be hopefully in the top 3 pages here. If we don't find you after that, I'm just going to pick a random one and we're going to go take a look at theirs and see what you have going on. So, not seeing you there in the first 3. But anyways, so when we pull up yours or we find yours, it's going to have your domain here, which is totally fine. It's going to probably have your name in it. But here's one thing, the one really big part of content optimization is this right here. That's going to be your site title, basically. And what you want it to read is, we just looked at that keyword roofers, 80 searches a month. You want to be roofers, you could do your other subcategories or your sub-services, siding, windows, and then you want to put whatever town you want to rank for. So if it were me, I would go for Naperville because they have a lot of searches, a bigger population, and you're going to have a lot more chance to get in front of customers in that one. So I would do Naperville at the end. That one, you kind of want that to correlate with the site title on your page there. You want them to kind of correlate together and try to rank for the same thing. So that's kind of enough with content there. As you can tell, content's very, very important to the Google bots. That's something you definitely want to upgrade, and that'll help you get in front of customers. Backlinks. So backlinks are, another boat from your site. So we can take a look here and see how many your site has. And I want to say all backlinks are not created equally. So you could have 100 backlinks, but if you have backlinks from Pizza Hut or, someplace that's not very relative or relevant to what you're trying to go for, they aren't going to be that great. You want, links from relevant stuff like landscaping, general contractors, roofers, stuff like that. So it looks like you've only got 9, which I definitely think to be up in the top, you're going to need a lot more, like 100. What we always do is we will go check out your competitor, see how much they have, and we can actually go and copy their links. And then we like to add at least 100 more on top of what they already have. Over time, you're going to beat them out. And we like to get those, high relevant links, high powered ones. These two over here, usually we like to see the trust flow around, 13, 16. We like to see that up. And then citation flow a little higher, around 25 to 30. That's just how much Google really trusts where you're getting your links from. So it goes back to relevancy. You want to get relevant links that look good up here. And that's a little bit about backlinks. We won't go crazy in depth on those because we will be here all day talking about that. And then the next thing I wanted to go into is going to be your local listing. So I think I found you here actually. Let's go back. Downs Grove Roofing. Let's see. Let's jump in here and find you. But one thing I really want to point out with this is going to be fully optimizing these local listings that you have. Google loves when you fully optimize and use their platform to the fullest. It's kind of like a pat on the back to them, like, hey, good job for, putting all this stuff together. They love to pat themselves on the back, but they also do reward you for, optimizing it to the fullest. And I thought I had you here on page 1. Let's see. Anyways, I don't think we need to find it. I had you, oh, there you are. General contractors, perfect. So your name's good. Just leave the name as it is. That shouldn't matter. But when you jump in, you want to optimize it, like I said, as much as possible. So you want to have as many pictures in there as possible, and you want to name those pictures. You want to name them, say you did something over in Naperville, or you did something over in Stone Park or something in Wheaton. You want to name it like, hey, this is a roof replacement in Wheaton, or this is a roof repair in Naperville. You want to name those photos when you put them in there. And then another thing is, yeah, fill out all your service areas so they know exactly what you do. You want to post pretty regularly on here. They love it when you're on here using their platform, like I said. Basically patting them on the back, saying, good job, Google, and then they reward you. Reviews look great. 4.7 with 211 reviews. That's awesome. That should definitely help, once we start optimizing things as far as getting your local map listing to the top, because that's a great amount of reviews there. So pretty awesome. I just wanted to actually jump into this last tool here, and this shows us where you are ranked for that big keyword, which was, I think, roofers near me is what I used here. So yeah, we went with roofers near me. I've got your guys' business name in here. It's going to pull up right where you guys are located on the map. And then we did a 2.5 mile radius. So roofers near me, this is where you guys pop up for that search term. And while that loads, I want to point out a few things we can do. First of all, I think the most important thing is optimizing your own website and getting that thing in front of customers. And another thing we do that's really cool and not a lot of people do is called local lead domination. That's what we call it, because you basically go and dominate all of the local suburbs in your area. So the way we kind of do that is we build out websites with your logo on it, and it's going to have call forwarding and email forwarding that goes directly to your business, and we can build those out in different areas. So say you want to get more people in Aurora, you want to get more people in Naperville, you want to go get more people in Elgin, these bigger areas, we'll build out a site there and either run ads to get you customers or wait for those things to rank, and then you're pretty much taking over all of these areas. But if we check out yours right now for roofers near me, it looks like you're 16 there. Like I said, the most valuable place in that map pack, and right now we're just talking about your map listing that we just talked about optimizing. Most important to be in the top 3 there. And then a couple other things I want to mention too that we do is Google ads and Facebook ads, which are huge. We see a lot of return for our customers running those ads. So that's something we could definitely utilize to get you some instant leads and instant customers into your business. But this is, yeah, essentially what you want to be like. We did the same thing, 2.5 mile radius. This is one of our lead domination sites. It's deck builders near me is the keyword we used. But this is where they rank for that search term, and that brings us about 40 to 50 leads a month on good months. So it's definitely a very valuable thing, and gets you in front of the customers. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to take these tips and run, that's cool. But if you want to talk about getting in front of your customers, definitely set up a call with us, and we'll discuss it more and see what option fits you the best. But I want to thank you for your time, Tom, and it was a pleasure doing this for you. If you have any questions, definitely reach out. Thank you, sir, and have a great week. Bye.